Once upon a time, in the heart of the enchanting bamboo forest, there lived a baby panda named Pippin. Pippin was known far and wide for his boundless energy and mischievous spirit. One sunny morning, Pippin woke up with an idea that would surely bring excitement to his otherwise ordinary day. As the golden rays of the sun filtered through the bamboo leaves, Pippin yawned and stretched. He blinked his round, black eyes, and a sly grin spread across his adorable face. Today, he decided he would pretend to catch a cold. Why? Because he believed that pretending to be sick would result in extra attention, care, and treats from his loving parents and friends. Pippin let out a few fake sneezes, each one louder and more dramatic than the last. He rubbed his tiny pink nose with his soft, fluffy paw, and let out a soft achoo. As he put on his best sick face, he stumbled around clumsily, pretending to be weak and unsteady on his feet. His mother, May, noticed Pippin's antics and immediately rushed to his side. "Oh, my dear Pippin, are you feeling okay?" she asked, her voice filled with concern. May's heart melted at the sight of her little one appearing so feeble. Pippin sniffled and nodded weakly, wrapping his little arms around his mother's neck. "I don't feel so good, Mom. My nose is all stuffy," he said with a muffled voice, and then he let out another exaggerated sneeze. May's eyes were filled with worry. "Don't worry, my sweet cub. I'll take care of you," she assured him, her motherly instincts kicking in. She brought him a bowl of warm bamboo soup, gently wiping his runny nose with a soft leaf. As the day went on, Pippin's pretense grew more elaborate. He lay on a pile of soft leaves, groaning softly every now and then. His friends, Lily the red panda and Kobe the squirrel, came over to visit, bringing with them get-well gifts. Lily brought a bundle of fresh bamboo leaves and Kobe brought a basket of acorns. "Hey, Pippin, we heard you're not feeling well. We brought you some treats to help you get better," Lily said, her eyes full of concern. Pippin mustered a weak smile and accepted the gifts. "Thanks, guys, I appreciate it," he replied, his voice faint and croaky. He coughed in a dramatic manner, making sure to get their attention. Kobe shook his head. "You sound pretty sick, Pippin. Maybe you should rest and let your body recover." Pippin nodded, enjoying the attention he was receiving. "You're right, Kobe." Kobe shook his head. "You sound pretty sick, Pippin. Maybe you should rest and let your body recover." Pippin nodded, enjoying the attention he was receiving. "You're right, Kobe. I think I need a nap." And with that, he closed his eyes and let out a few more fake coughs before settling into a deep slumber. As the sun set and darkness enveloped the forest, Pippin's pretense was at its peak. His friends had left, and he was alone with May. She sat by his side, patting his back gently as he continued to fake cough and shiver. "Poor Pippin," May sighed. "You really are trying your best to be brave through this cold." Pippin nodded weakly, not quite able to suppress a grin from forming on his face. He had successfully fooled everyone with his performance. However, the universe had its own plans. Just as Pippin was reveling in his dramatic display, a sudden gust of wind blew through the bamboo grove. The wind carried with it a sprinkle of cold water droplets, causing Pippin to shiver involuntarily. May's eyes widened in realization. "Pippin, you're not pretending, are you? You really caught a cold." Pippin's eyes widened, and he tried to protest weakly, but his mother's stern expression left no room for excuses. May immediately went into action, bringing warm blankets, herbal remedies, and more soup. She made sure Pippin was comfortable and well taken care of throughout the night. As the night wore on, Pippin's fake cold symptoms began to fade as he truly began to experience the discomfort of a real cold. His nose was genuinely stuffy, his throat ached, and he couldn't help but sneeze and cough for real. May stayed by his side, providing comfort and care just as she had promised. By morning, Pippin's pretend cold had turned into a real one. He realized that the universe had a way of playing its own pranks, and he had learned his lesson. From that day forward, Pippin never pretended to be sick again. He realized that honesty and authenticity were far more valuable than the attention he had initially sought.